Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Ghost Star Gaming. We're going to be back into Plague Inc. And since we finished all of the casual play, we're going to move on to Bacteria, and we're going to play that in normal mode. So I'm going to start using genetic mutations, the genetic code here for the normal mode of Bacteria. And I'm just going to input the first one, which is let's go with let's see, get more DNA from popping red bubbles, which is metabolic jump. Let's go metabolic jump, excuse me, metabolic jump. And we're going to jump right on in here, and we're going to start with India again. India, one of our favorites. Let's go ahead and turn the timer up. Should be an easy level. Normal is pretty easy as well. We shouldn't have any problems with this difficulty. Of course, we're just going to get some points. Got some orange DNA, and now we can transmission this in air. I always like to take air one typically. And so we're spreading. We're spreading pretty well. Let's get it some more. Look at this. Spread, spread, spread. Okay, now we've got enough for water. Now we can continue to spread. 150 people, pretty good. Still building some more DNA points over there. Basically for this, we're going to want to build up our transmission pretty well, and we're going to want to build up our resistances pretty well. So now we have 2. Let's go air 2. Now we should roll through some countries pretty quick. We're up to 6,000 and 7,000 people infected. We're rolling with 4 DNA. Still moving along. 50, 60,000. I'd like to get to about 1 million infected here pretty quick as we can. Pop that orange DNA and keep rolling, rolling, rolling. There we go. We're up to 2.5 million and 3.5 and 4 million plus. Pop that orange DNA. Pop another orange DNA. Pop a red one, and some more countries spreading. Good work. Okay, so here is where we are going to want to get some cold resistance, because it'll help us get into those cold countries. Now, bacterial resilience will help us in all climates. It is 7. With transmission, I mean, we could go with any of those, really. I'm just going to hold off for now. Just let it spread with that cold for a little while. We're up to 100 million people infected. Let's let it keep going. We may have enough now to go ahead over here and get heat resistance, which is important. And now we can get into pretty much any country we need to get into. We're almost to 1 billion people, 7, 8, 9, and 1 billion infected. So well done with 1 billion. We're at 20 DNA. Let's go ahead and pop that one. And now we can come over to our abilities and get drug resistance, which will help in the wealthy countries. So now we're going to spread a little faster in those bigger countries. Look, we're already 1.5 billion. Let's go ahead and get some transmission of water too. Keep us moving. Make sure everything is spreading the way it should. We're at 1.45 billion. And now we had a symptom, which is rash. I'm okay with that. That's going to move our infectivity up a little bit and help us spread a little faster. So let's let the rash go. There we go. We're in every country. We missed one I saw there. It's okay. So now we're in 32 countries. Let's go ahead and get that transmission extreme bioaerosol and get everyone infecting as quick as possible. Here we go. So we're at 1.6 billion, 1.7 billion. And counting, almost to 2 billion. So we have to keep spreading as quickly as we can into as many of these countries as we can. Let's check our infection spread. We still have plenty of countries to get into. But we are at almost 2.5 billion. Now we have 55. So now we have to come over to this Billy. Let's get the bacterial resilience 1. And let's go ahead and get cold 2. And let's see if we can't move into some of these northern countries. And there's a quick spread. Still missing quite a few, but we'll be okay. We'll be okay with this. 62 at 4 billion infected. Let's see what else we can get here. I think we should go ahead and get drug resistance 2. I think will help us a lot. We only need Sweden, Greenland, Finland, and Morocco. So 3 colds and a warm country. We just got 1 of them. And 2 of them. Just Sweden and Greenland we're waiting on here. And we got Greenland. Just waiting on Sweden. Waiting on Sweden here. No, we got Sweden already. So we just need to infect. Just need to infect as quickly as possible. Almost to 6 billion people infected. Over 6 billion. Anemia. That's going to help us infect them too. Let those symptoms mutate. Get as many points as we can. If you look at your data and we look at our world, we are at 92% infected with only 7 to 8% left to infect. Should be able to finish these off. Greenland going a little slower than I would like, and Canada going a little slower. Let's go ahead and get these symptoms going since we are almost infected completely. We should be able to get these symptoms of cyst, abscess, and systemic infection going. Should start getting some kills in here. There's some people dying. And Greenland getting infected a lot faster now. They started the cure. They're only at 6%. They're not going to get anywhere with it. We'll genetic reshuffle this if we have to. Greenland almost done with infecting its people. No more healthy people. Now we can go all out for this. Coma, total organ failure, insomnia, and paranoia. We can also get pulmonary fibrosis and seizures. We should start killing people very, very quickly now. There it goes, 100 million, 120 million, and counting, 180 and counting. We should get to about 1 billion people. We also got paralysis there. That's going to help a lot. 500 million. Now 1 billion people at the 25% mark killed. Almost up to 2 billion. There they go. Keep popping bubbles in at 3 billion. Nearly halfway dead. We got a little bit of points. Let's go to ability and get that genetic reshuffle. Let's get that bacterial resilience and that genetic hardening. That will stop them from researching. We'll be able to kill people. And there you go. 5 billion down. 5.5 billion and counting. 6 billion and counting. 6.4 and 5 billion. Let's go ahead and go in symptoms and get that insanity and that inflammation and keep on killing them here. 6.8 billion dead. 6.9 billion. Counting still. 7 billion. If you feel the need, you should be able to go in transmission and get the 2 DNA points revealed here. Get them all back. Go back to symptoms and get that hypersensitivity. Here we go. 7 billion and 7.1 billion and counting. Only 22 million alive in 1916. And that should just about do it for the world. 11, 10, 9, 8. And the cure at 38%. Not bad. Could have done a little better, but only 4.5 million people left. 3.5, 3, 2.5, 2 million and counting. Going to go under 1 million living people. We're down into the hundreds of thousands. Less than 500,000 and less than 250,000. And one last DNA pop to get us to eradication, total death. And we have won. Congratulations, everyone. You beat that level on normal. 677 days, 37% cure progress with a 14,060 score and 3 stars. Bacteria normal. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, make sure you give the video a like. Give it that big thumbs up there right below the video. And make sure you're subscribed to this channel for future videos. Thank you a million times over. And I'll see you in the next one as we move along Plague Inc.